Welcome to the Report from Tiger Mountain, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to talk about Sam Newman's recent interview with Thomas Sewell and Blair Cottrell. And I'm going to give you my thoughts on that tonight. Stick around and listen. Thank you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, a report from Tiger Mountain fans will know that I've been a regular on Sam Newman's show for about a year and a half now. I appear 2 or 3 times a month, talking about politics with Sam, and I consider Sam a friend after spending some time with him, and he's a great guy. And recently he did, he heard about the events that went on in Adelaide, and he thought he'd reach out to Thomas Sewell from the National Socialist Network, and Blair Cottrell turned up with him, and they both ended up appearing on Sam's show. And I wasn't there for those interviews, but look, Sam's been hugely attacked for doing those interviews, and I'd just like to say, I really support Sam for doing that interview. I think he was very brave. Sam is the kind of person who believes that you should be able to talk to anybody. He'll talk to a Muslim radical, he'll talk to a Jewish radical, or he'll talk to a white nationalist radical, or he'll talk to a celebrity, or he'll talk to a sports star. He's happy to talk to anybody, ladies and gentlemen. That's the kind of old school values that we need in media. And I think that's what Sam Newman represents, ladies and gentlemen. He's happy to talk to anybody, who'll sit down and have a chat with him. And, of course, there's been this hysteria in media. There's been this Devere Abramovich, or whatever, he's the head of the ADL locally, or some B'nai B'rith or something along those lines, and he's been complaining about Sam, suggesting he should be stripped of some of his honours, which is utterly ridiculous, I think, in my opinion. And obviously Media Watch did an attack upon Sam recently. I think all this is ridiculous. The point is, Sam is not a neo-Nazi. He never has been, and he made it quite clear in that interview, if you actually bother to watch it, and it's still online, bro. Shout out to Sam for leaving that interview up, because there were many calls for it to be taken down. It's still up. I think it's reaching 40,000 views on YouTube, and God knows how many people have streamed it. I think it's the most popular podcast he's ever done, so in the sense of the amount of people who've listened to it. So just go check it out and judge for yourself what you think. What Thomas Sewell says and Blair Cottrell says. In this society, you should be able to interview anybody, and I'd just like to say I throw my support behind Sam's decision to do that interview, and I think it's great. The many different interviews, many different political interviews that he's done over the last year and a half. I think that's a great thing. So just a shout out to Sam, and throwing 100% support behind him here at the Report from Tiger Mountain. Thank you.